Good morning, everyone. I can see that people are still rolling in, but I know we all have a busy day, so we'll kick this off. Just so you're all aware, this webinar will be recorded and posted on our website. So if anyone gets here late or missed any slides and wants a refresher, they can revisit in the future. Also want to point out there's a chat feature in this presentation. So if you guys have any questions throughout the webinar, you can post in there and we'll run through a handful of these at the end. So appreciate you all for being here. For Annuities Improving and Maintaining Credit webinar, where we'll go over processes for establishing and maintaining strong credit profile. So most of you here are familiar with us and know Annuity already, as we've worked together in some capacity in the past, whether that was PPP forgiveness, origination, or you're currently working with us on an ERC credit or SBA 7A loan. We have a ton of resources on our website that deep dive all the ins and outs of both our 7A working capital and our ERC programs. But in consideration of time, this will just be a brief 30-minute financial literacy webinar led by Senora and Stephanie on how to establish good business and personal credit that will help your approval odds for working capital. So my name is Ian Zaleski, and I'm the lead underwriter here at Annuity. I've been here since round 2 origination for PPP, and once PPP ended, helped transition Annuity's focus towards SBA lending, specifically help with developing the underwriting process for our 7A program.
Hi, my name is Senora, and I would like to give you a little information about my background. I spoke to many members during the pandemic about the challenges they were experiencing with getting approved for additional working capital. And after hearing their stories, I was inspired to create this resource to help our members. As a senior business incentive specialist at Annuity, I have a strong sales background and excelled in building lasting connections. My responsibilities include handling ERC, general inquiries, and acting as liaison to facilitate communication between departments. And thanks to my efforts, I have constantly been recognized as a top performer. I have over a decade of experience in banking and processing credit risk analysis for individuals looking to secure personal and business credit. And because of my experience in the banking industry, this ignited my passion for financial literacy education. Now I would like to take a moment to introduce my co-host, Stephanie, to the webinar. Hi, Stephanie, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, thank you, Senora, for having me. My top priorities are to uphold compliance, guarantee quality assurance, and ensure our clients are satisfied. I believe in cultivating positive relationships with our members is essential to achieving these objectives. During my tenure at Annuity, I have successfully assisted members in navigating challenging situations. I take great pride in our positive impact on their business stability and expansion. My expertise lies in strategic planning and relationship management, which contribute to elevating client satisfaction and boosting revenue growth. And that's why we're here today. Our organization is committed to providing the essential resources and tools for members and their businesses to establish a positive financial relationship, promoting growth and financial stability in our communities. From my experience, a solid credit score is crucial for small business owners to secure funding and capitalize on growth opportunities. So, why is strong business credit essential for business owners to improve and maintain? Well, it can help you in many ways. It is essential for business owners to maintain strong business credit. This can provide many advantages, such as a higher likelihood of approvals for various loans and types of credit. Additionally, it reduces interest rates and it fosters a positive rapport with creditors from whom you are seeking working capital for your business.
Now, let's go over a few crucial factors that lenders consider when evaluating your credit worthiness. Now, your credit utilization is how much credit do you currently use. Now, to increase your chances of approval for a loan that requires a personal guarantor, it's important to maintain good standing with both your personal and business credit cards. Keep your credit utilization rate below 30% to ensure lenders consider you a reliable borrower. Now, if you really want to look less risky and look like you're really handling things, get that credit utilization rate down to 10%, and that will really increase your chances for getting approved. Now, your payment history is what lenders can use to determine your company's track record for repaying debt. Your company's ability to pay off debts on time is crucial for securing a loan. It is essential to make sure all trade lines are paid on time and make sure you check your invoices for payment terms / due dates such as net 30, net 60, net 90, net 50. I'm gonna give you an example. Like Quill, Uline, Granger are net 30 accounts. A lot of commercial accounts like Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards are also net accounts. So it's very important to read the terms that were set forth by the lender that you establish your credit or your trade lines with to make sure that you're paying your debt in full and on time. Usually all net accounts require for you to pay the entire balance off within a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, or even 50-day time frame. I do want to let you know that most of these trade lines accounts reports to DNB, Experian, and Equifax. Another factor that contributes to your business score is your outstanding debt. When applying for a loan, lenders assesses the amount of outstanding debt in your financial record. They review your DTI, which is your debt to income ratio. They compare the amount of debt you have to the amount of debt you owe. So it's important to maintain a clean financial history that can increase your chances of securing a loan. Any tax liens, judgments, or bankruptcies can negatively impact your company's ability to secure working capital for your business. Another factor that contributes is your length of credit history. When assessing your company's credit worthiness, lenders consider the length of time during which you have been building your credit. So it is essential to understand this factor and take steps to establish and maintain a strong credit history. Doing so can improve your chances of being approved for loans and other forms of credit in the future. And remember that improving and maintaining your business credit is a process that takes time and effort, but the reward of a strong credit score can be significant. Your company size is also another thing that lenders look at, like how many employees you currently have, as well as the industry you're in, to determine whether or not they should approve you for credit. So it is very important to understand that your corporation SIC code determines your NAICS classification, which helps assess its risk. And if you want to know exactly where to find your NAICS code, you can locate it on the first page of your business tax returns, or on the first page of your combined tax returns if you file your personal and business returns together.
Maintaining a solid credit score for your business requires significant effort and dedication. As a business owner, it is essential to nurture your entity and develop a plan to help you maintain consistency in your credit profile. One of the vital steps in achieving this goal is to create a budget that will help you to enable and to manage your finances effectively. Paying your bills early and on time is also crucial, as this helps you to avoid the DBT, which is the days beyond terms category, that can negatively impact your credit score. On average, the DBT category, the score is between 1 and 7 days, so keeping it as low as possible is essential. Fortunately, numerous financial institutions offer financial literacy resources, which can be available to help you manage your finances effectively. These resources can help you lower the number of people consumed by debt and give hope to future investors, business owners, and borrowers. By taking advantage of these resources, you can make informed decisions, financial decisions to set up your business for long-term success.
Now, as a business owner, it's crucial to keep an eye on your credit reports regularly. Constant trade records are also essential for maintaining good business credit. And it's important to note that credit reporting agencies consider both government information and proprietary information. So it requires persistent effort to keep your business credit in good standing. Different credit reporting agencies gather various types of business information. For example, Experian collects 3 types, while Duns and Bradstreet uses ratings such as paydex score for credit limit recommendation. So to increase your chances of success with credit applications, it is crucial to maintain a high paydex score, which lenders and suppliers prefer, and your corporate profile, your financial statements, and your supplier evaluation scores can also impact your credit worthiness and risk projection.
Equifax reports provide important information about a company's contact details, credit accounts, business registration, and bankruptcies. These reports also include 2 risk scores, so the Equifax Business Credit Risk Score and the Equifax Business Failure Score. A higher score on either measure means a higher risk level. This information helps you make smart business decisions. So the business credit risk score ranges from 101 to 992, with a higher score indicating a greater level of risk. The business failure score also is 1,000 to 1610, with the higher score also indicating a higher risk.
Experian credit rating score lenders use this report to help them evaluate your payment history, your credit utilization, and your business experience. This reliable tool accurately assesses your risk, your level of risk, and provides a clear picture of your credibility. Lenders rely on Experian's credit rating score to give them a precise determination of your business's credit worthiness. It is also important to note that lenders often consider the business failure projection score when deciding whether to approve your company for credit. So therefore, staying educated, financially savvy is in the best interest to ensure your business maintains a positive credit rating.
D&B provides solutions to reduce financial risk, such as the payback score and the credit limit recommendation. The corporate profile delivers a crucial company information, while financial statements, they exhibit financial stability. So the SCR rating, this would anticipate legal protection from creditors or the possibility of ceasing operations without paying in full. Maintaining an organized business documentation system will enhance your likelihood of securing working capital for your business.
Now, I just want to say this is all for now. Thank you for attending our webinar on improving and maintaining business credit. We understand the importance of monitoring your personal and business credit report and financial stability as a business owner. Now, to make the process easier for you, we have provided valuable links for your convenience. And if you require assistance managing your finances, we highly recommend a consultation with our trusted partners, which is an Extendo accounting firm and Cultivate Business Consulting. You can access their resources through our website at www.nuitymarket.com via our Business Insights section.
Sweet. Awesome, guys. Appreciate that. I am going through the chat right now, and there's a few questions, and we have a bit of time. I could read some of these out if you guys want to answer them.
Sure.
All right, sweet. First one is, how can I fix my business credit?
So to repair your business credit, you should ensure to make payments to creditors on time. You would want to reduce debt utilization, segregate business and personal finances, and avail to a secured bank loan as a part of a positive credit track record strategy. So that can be done.
Kind of similar. How can I improve my credit score fast? Is there any quick ways to improve your credit score?
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's a quick way, but to improve your credit score quickly, you must just make sure you pay your dues on time. Apply for a credit card if you don't have any. Make sure you keep your always keep the credit, the balance on the credit card low. Never max your credit cards off. Always pay them off in full before the due date. And also another important factor, if you do currently have credit and you're trying to make your credit score grow, retain all your old credit card accounts and make sure you lower the utilization rate on those cards. Try to get all combined balances as a combined, so if you have $50,000 in credit, if you can try to get that combined $50,000 down to a 10%, it considers you less risky, increases your chances of improving your credit score, and the credit limit increases. You get that way as well.
Right, for sure. I think I'm going to grab one more question. How long does it take to build small business, like your actual business credit score, opposed to your personal?
I would say it can take from 1 to 3 years to build a business credit, depending on whether the business had any past credit history and the length of credit history. So I tell the people this all the time. Building business credit does not happen overnight. It can take from 1 to 3 years. So all I recommend is just in that time frame, making sure you're paying your bills on time, in full, before the due date. And that way, come 3 years from the date you establish your business credit, you can open up opportunities for getting an additional working capital for your business.
All right, perfect. All right. I don't see any more right now. I think that's all the questions we have time for. I appreciate everybody for joining today, and any additional questions we don't get through or start to come in, we can post on a FAQ on our website. So thank you all, and have a good rest of your day.